Well, I have a fun fact to return to you then, that we filmed Jackie in Luc Besson's studios in Paris. And so every morning before work, I would see Luc. Like, we just pass in the hallway. It was like the office. So that's a little fun fact. I noticed a lot when looking at the existing film and audio tape of Jackie that her voice and her presence was very different when she was doing a public interview. She got a lot more coy and maybe a little bit shy. Her voice got a little higher. There were a lot of sort of small details of how she presented herself when she was doing an interview as the wife of a politician, even before she was the wife of the president, to the, audio tapes of her talking to Schlesinger when it's her, with an old friend, and you hear the drinks with the glass, in the background, the ice against the glass in the background, and it's a much different tone and different quality of voice. So it was definitely something we thought about, and of course that's a big part of the conflict, is when you're a symbol for people, when you know that people see you as something from the outside, how can you maintain your humanity when for everyone else you're, as
a ton of things, most of things that you would never know because that happens behind doors. And I guess that's what we do. We just try to, to sneak a camera inside of that place and create a fiction and see how it was and believe on it and a little bit to play with it. I believe that Jackie was someone incredibly mysterious. It's probably one of the most unknown from the known people, and so it was a beautiful challenge just to get in there and use the tool of cinema,
Mainly, that was the writer's work to create, and in terms of the character, of course, it's so many things at once that she's dealing with. The loss of a loved one always leads to a questioning of faith. Everything comes into question, but it happens in such a sudden, violent, tragic, and traumatic way that I think it's shocking when those kinds of questions just come up so suddenly when you were, the day before picking out what color the wallpaper was the biggest question. And so, the spiritual part was incredible, and it was incredible to work with John Hurt on it, who is just an amazing. I mean, sometimes he would say things just between takes that were so amazing.
Unforgettable.